Alright, hello guys. So, we'll make this a quick video. As you can see, we have a what seems to be a new landscape, because it is. So the old map that I was working on, like the big two island thing, is now kick the bucket. This is the new map, and it is very nice. It is using real world data, very high quality real world data, if I may say so. And this is the new map going forward that I'll probably be keeping forever. A lot of improvements when it comes to, I guess, the layout of everything. This already has everything laid out, since it's not, so I won't have to actually do too much layout stuff. So this is gonna heavily speed up the level design process and developing the map in general. I've already got some preliminary roads laid out on this island, so I'm gonna be working on this island a bunch to kind of get a feel for how I want to make the visual style be, for towns and whatnot. It's pretty sizable. It's about the same. It's actually the same size as the other map. 8 by 8 kilometers fits nicely into my giant cloud sphere. And this map has slightly more land space than that one, as you can tell. There's maybe 45, maybe I think it's about 50-50 ocean to land, maybe like 60%. So there's a little bit more land here than there is the other map. Plus, it's a lot more flat of a map. There's not as many unusable cliffs. A little bit here and there, but anyway. So that's pretty good. We've also obviously got new foliage and stuff. These are almost all new models. We have a couple models that were here from before. So for example, these bushes are old, but all the trees and stuff are new. A lot of new grass models as well we're using, and it looks pretty good. I reworked a lot of the other ground text, like the ground texture and other foliage being generated. It looks quite nice. We could do a walk around maybe later, or I don't know. I'm gonna keep this video short, so nah, fuck that. There's not really too much else to talk about. This is going to be like a pretty good groundwork laying map that I can actually start working on very seriously, and this will basically where I'll be doing most of my testing from now on. I've yet to split the map up into sub levels, so carving it up and helping with, because right now it's a little bit performance heavy because all this data is loaded at once, which is no bueno. So we will need to cut it up into sub levels like the other map, and that will help a lot with performance because it's a little bit laggy right now, all things considered. We've also got other little things like tessellation on the ground, so you see how bumpy everything is, and that really helps because this is a much higher detail. The other map was, I think, 2 meter cell size, so every 1 pixel on the height map was 2 meters. This one is 1 meter cell size, so every 1 pixel is 1 meter. It's 1-to-1 scale with real life. This is how the islands would have been in real life. Granted, these two islands aren't like this in real life. We kind of snapped them together, more or less, put them together. I think it's from Norway, these two islands, so that's cool. Obviously, it's going to be like a Russian-themed map, but it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, this is a huge upgrade from the other map. Like, this is all really high-quality fucking detail stuff we're working with now. I mean, all of this detail, I haven't touched this map at all. This is all from the dataset, from the GIS. You know, there's a huge quarry here, lots of nice little areas for gameplay, a lot of big areas where we can lay out cities and stuff. Yeah, I'm really happy with this, and it took us about like a week or so, not even to make. So that's really nice. Yeah, a lot of these surface textures are all procedurally generated. Well, I generated them based off of the satellite image, since this is using a texture for the far away distance, blended with some tiling texture. So this is the basic satellite image that we're using overlaid onto the whole height map. And then from there, we blend different layers with tiling textures at different values to give it a nice look, nice feel, nice gamey look, compared to like real world sat images, which don't look very gamey. And then obviously we're going to neutralize a lot of these details to make way for the actual in-game details that we're going to place, like buildings and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. I haven't done too much code work otherwise. Soon I'm going to be working a lot on like the dialogue system and other like gameplay loop oriented systems, which will be coming in the next few videos. And yeah, look forward to that. So this is more of like a look at this cool map I've made that we're going to be using from now on, because it is quite nice. There's lots of details here and there. In the forests are very, very detailed. I redid almost all of my forest foliage generation, so I restarted from scratch basically, and now it's much more lush and it looks nice. There's much better forest borders. So for example, we got like a little border here where the bushes are very thick at the edge, but then as you go in, it becomes much thinner. kind of like over here, I guess. So this is the innards of a forest, and then once you get to the border, you have a lot more bushes lining the forest. So here's the inner of a deciduous forest here. Yeah, I think that's going to really help with the, I guess, realism factor, quote unquote. Just nice lush fucking forests everywhere. These are a bit thick because all the dark areas are forest, so that will have to be addressed a bit to open it up a bit. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this has come out. And yeah, I guess that's really it. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one with more gamey kind of stuff, more gameplay content, hopefully. Alrighty.